The Stefon Diggs working out in Arizona Cardinals gear was very wild to me. It didn't make much sense. He already deleted the Vikings, obviously, from his Instagram and everything like that. And in the playoff game, we all saw it against the Saints where they were in the lead on the road against the Saints in the playoffs. And he threw his helmet out of frustration for God knows what. Immediately upon that happening, I questioned why would this happen? Because stats don't even count in playoffs. Like if he had no yards and ended the game with no yards, but the team got the win, nothing matters other than the W at that point. And you're on the road in New Orleans, which is not an easy place to play unless you have the refs on your side, like potentially Kyle Rudolph did have. Or not Kyle, yeah, Kyle Rudolph did have with the push off at the end. He said he didn't, but I mean, George Kittle got called for it in the Super Bowl. I don't know. But whenever he did that, I questioned it. I was like, that was a wild move by Stefon Diggs to throw his helmet like that. And then they caught him on mic'd up telling Kirk Cousins, like, hey, I don't need the ball or whatever. It's like, all right, very interesting, this guy. I mean, he has one of the biggest plays in NFL history with that Minneapolis miracle catch and run and helmet throw and a magical moment. And he's an incredibly talented guy. But it feels like his mind might not be in the right place, is what I was thinking. Vikings fans attacked me for that. They said, oh, you don't know Stefon Diggs. Why are you judging him for that? Then when the mic'd up came up, when he told Kirk Cousins, I don't need the ball, man. Let's just get the win or whatever. It was like, oh, is this the guy? Now that he's deleted the Vikings from his Instagram, now that he's working out in Arizona Cardinals gear, it is very obvious that Stefon Diggs was not happy at the Minnesota Vikings, right? He is not happy. He got fined $200-some thousand like week 3 or week 4 whenever he came out speaking about how the offense was bad after Adam Thielen had his blow up. Stefon Diggs is going to be on a new team. What's a team that would want him or care to have him?
Well,
are the Eagles a team because Aguilar can't catch? Is that somewhere you would like go? How about the Packers? That's a place that would love a wide receiver, but would you want Stefon Diggs there? I don't know if the Vikings are going to trade him to the Green Bay Packers. You're saying no?
Yeah, I don't want him. No.
And he's also not a free agent, so the Vikings are going to trade him to a team that he probably doesn't want to go to.
What?
Be careful what you wish for.
Oh man, he's going to end up at the Detroit Lions.
Oh no!
We'll keep you in the division, and we'll just send you up there to the Motor City up there. Quarterback had a broken back last year. Good luck. Because Matt Stafford would love Stefon Diggs.
Have Galladay on the other side. It'd actually be good weapons.
He's going somewhere in the AFC East. Patriots, Dolphins, Jets, Bills, any one of those teams.
Patriots do need a weapon or 10.
Big time.
Do they have the cap space, though, to pay for him and anybody else you could potentially need? That roster, by the way, for all the credit we give Bill Belichick, we do give Bill Belichick a lot of credit because he's the greatest coach of all time, and he's also a roster control guy. Not a lot of cap space on that place. Not a lot of cap space, and they have a lot of holes to fill on the offensive side of the ball. Will he end up there potentially? How about down in Miami? I think they have a lot of cap space. They have a lot of move, and B-Flow seems to be a guy that can get along with some people.
Josh Allen needs a weapon.
I agree.
You had the Cardinals taking a wide receiver, so I mean he knows they need a wide receiver.
So what if he just wears a different shirt every day?
If Brady goes down to Tampa, he tells Bruce Arians, let's bring in Diggs, want him too.
So it would be Antonio Brown, Stefon Diggs, Mike Evans,
and Chris Godwin.
How many balls are they playing with?
Doesn't matter.
They throw it 50 times. Who cares?
By the way,
Brady throw it 50 times?
Yeah, I don't know. It's very interesting because if he ends up with the Buccaneers, it's going to be a very pass-heavy offense. He's going to have roster control. Bruce Arians, he's going to take some hits too. If he ends up with the 49ers, which Tom Curran, who's going to be joining us here in 13 minutes, ignited that conversation last week and the world lit on fire about it, he's not going to have to throw the ball much. They got a great I mean, that is the perfect setup for him if he ends up there.